Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Dina.
I'm a potato with eyes.
That's amazing. So, a man has a baby. Naked men on bikes get their butts handed to them. And Jeffrey Marsh celebrates J.K. Rowling possibly losing her rights to the Harry Potter franchise.
Happy Pride Month.
That's what we'll be covering today. So let's get into it. Yay.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we post a video.
And join our membership for early access to our videos.
Let's
and
prioritize commenting.
There you go.
Let's get on with it.
Okay, so let's start with the naked men. So we won't be able to show this video because there is
Violence.
and nudity. Lots of nudity. Okay, so someone just threw water at them.
Drinks. Looks like
Drinks.
beers and shit.
More people are throwing drinks at them.
Is that guy whipping them with a fucking pole?
Oh, he's whacking them with poles or whips.
Holy shit.
Okay, so the guy got off the bike. Oh, now people are going after him. He's completely naked.
Yeah.
Oh, people are kicking him now. Oh, another kick to the butt. I think he's trying to reason with them. Oh, no, he's getting out his phone. Wait, he is wearing something. He's wearing shoes and a hat and a man purse.
A messenger bag that barely covers his cockadoodle-doo.
Yeah, so he's got his phone. He's filming them, and they're still throwing stuff at him and throwing water at him. And so some people are trying to help. I see some, like, manly woman who might look like a giant queer who's going to help him. Oh, he got knocked down again. Oh God, I saw way too much on that one. He was on the ground and his legs were like this. So we just saw like way too much there. Ew.
So I'd like to point out again that this is kind of funny because I bet you want to wear clothes now when your cheek is sliding against pavement, when your balls are grazing the yellow line. I'm guaranteeing you now you want a pair of underoos, don't you, bud? Now when kids don't want to look at you, and their parents want to kill you, now you want to wear clothes, right?
Why do they do this?
Shame does a lot. And if you don't have shame, people, since the beginning of time, will exercise their right to defend them and their own. And if you are violating people's eyes and doing it time after time in front of children,
indecent exposure.
Which they say in here, there's children around.
Indecent exposure, which is a form of sexual assault.
People are going to react. And I would react aggressively also, maybe not by throwing something, probably by leaving, but I would have an aggressive response to seeing a bunch of naked men in front of my child.
Yes, and this is a part of Pride, mind you. This is a part of Pride. They did this last year, and they're doing it again. I just saw one in Toronto. This one is in England, and God, I hope there's not one in New York where they're doing this. The naked bike ride. Why? Children are allowed at Pride, and you're a grown man knowing full well that children are allowed at Pride, and you want to get naked, completely naked, knowing that children are going to be there. What kind of a person is that? That's what I think, too.
It's someone who wants to show the world that they can do what they want. But that's not how the world works. And you can't go around in front of young children or out in public naked and proud with a bunch of homosexuals or even straight men and expect people not to protect their kids from you.
Yeah, and this really gives us gays a bad name. And we have nothing to do with it. Like, lesbians especially, we have nothing to do with this. You know, the lesbians, they refer to themselves as queer. They're totally separated from us. But the fact that this is supposed to be part of gay, supposed to be part of the LGBT.
People have lost shame.
Yeah.
No one has shame anymore. And this is going to reestablish shame. Because people aren't getting consequences for their actions.
Especially this kind of stuff.
And so all they get is praise, and then they probably get a little hard on when they see it on the news and see people like us saying, isn't this disgusting? Because that's what they want. They want to offend people in one way or another.
They want to expose themselves because they get off doing it. You know this.
And there's no consequences. There's no shame to be had.
Which boggles the mind, doesn't it?
This will give you shame. This will give you repercussions. This makes it an embarrassment. Watching your cheek slide against pavement, embarrassment. That's shame. This is how we basically have the world in check again. If you're doing something heinous, expect something heinous in return.
Well, you know what? People that are attacking him already know that he doesn't have a weapon on him to defend himself.
He also doesn't have a layer of protection.
Like, not at all. The fact that they thought that it was going to be cool to do this again.
You ride motorcycles.
Yeah.
Would you ever go bare on a
Oh my
motorcycle?
God, I would burn myself.
You would
Insane.
die. You'd scrape through muscle falling off that bike.
If I fell, I would die.
You'd have serious injuries. Yes. And so why would you get on any form of bike naked?
Well, this is a bicycle.
But still, if you fall over, like someone hits you in their car while you're riding your bike, what happens? You're getting burned from the road.
Road rash.
You have nothing to protect you. So outside of being morons for that, riding bikes naked, you have to realize there's consequences to your actions. There's no shame. No one has shame. This makes it, oh, maybe if I do it, they'll beat me up and throw beer at me and someone will bring a whip, I guess.
This kind of stuff makes Pride and the LGBT, all of us, right?
Yeah.
All of us. It makes all of us look like these people. Predators, creeps, disgusting human beings. It makes all of us look like that because they're underneath this giant oppressed person umbrella.
Oppression umbrella, yeah.
Yeah, so we're all guilty by association, which is going to have detriment effects to the acceptance of gays and lesbians and actual transsexuals. This is going to have a very bad effect. The Christians used to say long ago, don't let gays and lesbians get married because then they're going to try to marry animals and children and all this shit. They always said that gays and lesbians were predators and pedophiles. They said that way back in the day. Now, they're going to say it again.
Well, this time at least it's true.
Because they're proving them right. And we have to take the brunt of it. Well, I say no. No, no, no. No, this needs to stop. No more naked. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see someone's naked body. I didn't consent. Did you consent to seeing balls today? No.
Only because you told me we were doing this.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, bring back shame.
Yeah.
What's with the seat on the back, too? I got questions.
It looks like a child's seat.
Why
on
do you
the
have a
back.
child seat on the back of your bike, you naked predator?
Holy sh! That is a child's seat, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my God. No wonder they got crazy mad at him.
Yeah.
That's a baby seat on the back of that bike. Whoa.
With a naked man on it, yeah.
And even if it's not a baby seat, I don't give a shit. It's still disgusting.
It looks like a
No.
child's seat, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't condone violence
Normally.
against people who prey on children. I'm no holds barred.
You don't condone violence. Unless it's vile.
That's kind of my thing. It's kind of always been my thing. If you're a rapist or a pedophile, then
You lost your rights to
no,
life.
yeah, no holds barred here. I don't think they should even be able to live, in all honesty.
I know you.
You know me.
You know her too.
Yeah, no, okay, on to the next. So this one is, okay, this is going to be hard to watch, but this is a woman who transitioned to be a man, and now she's having a baby. She doesn't have any boobs. Now, we can't show this either. I mean, maybe we could show a little bit of
Clip
it,
of it.
but it's
shot.
but it's pretty
Gruesome.
ugh.
It's a trans man having a baby, right?
Yeah, this is a woman.
So someone who wants to be a man but wants to perform functions like a woman?
So this, I don't believe this is actually a trans person, because if you were actually a transsexual person,
You couldn't handle having a baby.
you
like
wouldn't
that.
be able to have a baby because you would be so dysphoric, it would fuck you up. So these people, they're only doing it for attention, for vanity reasons, narcissistic reasons. It has nothing to do with being trans. This also gives transsexuals a very, very bad name, because it's like, well, you guys said that you have to look like a man in order to not feel dysphoric, but then why are all of you doing it that would make you dysphoric? It confuses the rest of the world
Because it's confusing.
about trannies when they see this kind of stuff. Because you have someone like Blair or Buck Angel who are saying, I could never do that because that would make me completely dysphoric. You hear that and you're like, okay, I get it. I get what you're explaining. But then you see this and you're like, were they lying? Like, normal people would be like, were they lying? Because I'm seeing a lot of transsexuals, transgenders like this, and this completely goes against what Blair and Buck were saying.
That's how you know it's a fashion statement and not a true feeling. Because the people who are truly, and this is why when people get mad about the true trans thing, I can understand your disagreements, but there are people who truly suffer from gender dysphoria and people who don't. And that's what comes down to the whole true trans debate.
Yeah.
It's not, are you really someone who's trans? Are you really mentally trans? It's not that. It's, are you suffering from gender dysphoria or not? And it's so easy for them to lie about it.
Yeah. Because people lie. Surprise, surprise.
And so you can't always tell, but if you have a conversation with a person, someone like Buck or Blair, you'll see that they truly suffer from gender dysphoria, which makes them someone who is truly wanting to transition.
Yeah. Which also makes me think that the ones who pass more actually have the dysphoria.
Yes, because they're doing something to alleviate the problem.
Yeah.
If I tell you I broke my finger, but I'm still using it, you're gonna be like, you didn't break your finger. But
Right.
if I told you I break my finger and you watch me try and use it and I wince and I'm like, every time I use it, you're gonna be like, man, maybe she fucking broke her finger, right?
Yeah.
And that's the difference.
Okay, let's try to watch this. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Okay, hold on. Okay, gotta go back. And let's do this. You know what? It kind of sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger was lifting heavy weights. Get to the chopper! That's what it sounded like. It was like the Hulk was transforming. This is twisted, man. I feel really bad for this child.
I want to throw up.
Being born into this family.
Into this world with that.
That's rough. That's rough. They're going to be so confused.
Being placed in a man's chest to start life.
This isn't a man's chest. This is a woman's chest that got cut up and now looks very deformed.
Yes, and this child's gonna be confused as fuck for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But still, when you have that skin-to-skin contact with the baby,
Yeah.
it's used to having some pillows, and you just threw it on that massacred chest.
Well, it's not used to being on pillows because it's been in the womb the whole time.
It's been floating. It's not on anything.
Yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
It's so against what you know is supposed to be happening. It also shows you, without a doubt, that this person has a vagina.
No actual transsexual would ever do this, let alone post it for people to see. Because this is completely against what they say
You know
being a
that
transsexual is.
This person told the world they were trans, was on testosterone just long enough to look like a man, and then decided to stop taking it because they knew they wanted to get pregnant.
Which is only something a woman can do.
So this person had it in their mind from the get-go that they were going to transition and they were going to have a baby just to be a man having a baby.
Yeah. She just did it for attention. Which is really disgusting because a lot of people are buying and having babies just for attention. And it's gross. Y'all don't know how many pedophiles are out there grabbing screen caps of your children and wanking off to it. You don't even have the slightest clue. And the people who say, oh, that's not happening, I feel terrible for any children around you because you are not protecting them. Ready for the last one? This is going to be cringy.
I'm ready.
Here's Jeffrey Marsh. Hi, kids.
Real fun fact real quick. Did you
Sure.
know Jeffrey Marsh's Twitter is private? Because I want to know what you're hiding, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's hiding a lot, and we know this.
Hi, you won against Ms. Rowling. No, it hasn't quite happened yet, and this is conjecture and rumor, but there's a person named Jeffrey Schneider who's an insider in film and television, and in his newsletter, he said that Warner Brothers has been trying to buy the Harry Potter franchise from J.K. Rowling because, largely because the actors refuse to do another project unless she's gone. Because of her trans
First of all, did you see him at the beginning? Watch. Ready?
Hi, you won against Ms. Rowling.
Dude.
I think it's funny that it says J.K. Rowling could lose when they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay her money. How is that losing? She'd have to sell it. She'd have to sell it, which means that she has more money than you, Jeffrey. So you're telling me that you're celebrating the fact that she's gonna get more money?
No, hold on.
Because they have to buy it from her? Wait, no. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
She could lose it. They're not suing her for it. She'd be selling it to them.
Yeah.
Even if this does, I doubt she's gonna do it. But even if it does go through, she gains money That's not losing it.
Well, the Twitter notes say that she's not actually selling it, so.
If I lose my car, right, someone probably stole it. But if I sell my car, I didn't lose my car.
I know.
I know where it is.
Listen,
it's someone
I know
else's now.
you have a brain. I get it. But this doesn't. This has no brain.
Do another project unless she's gone because of her transphobic comments. So because of boycotts, because of you speaking up, because of you making her views, her bigotry a liability, she's starting to pay the price.
No, they're paying her. They're paying her. You half-brain celled, God-forsaken creature. What the is wrong with you? She's gonna have to pay by filling her bank account with more money.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
She's not selling the rights
Half
to
a
Harry
brain
Potter.
cell. Oh, she's not gonna, because the whole, like, J.K. Rowling has never backed down from this fight. She's
No.
not gonna sell Harry Potter. She's gonna leave Harry Potter as is. And if new people decide they want to do it, then they can do it fucking then. And if old people who want to just look good in the celebrity light want to say, I support trannies, she doesn't, you go do other stuff. You fucking Weird Al wannabe, go get it. Go get it.
Get it.
Go ahead.
Go.
I bet you Weird Al's little docu fucking biopic thing you did didn't get you half as much as Harry Potter did. It was on the Roku channel.
You're talking about Daniel Radcliffe.
It was on the Roku channel.
I know. It's like being on Paramount Plus.
No, it's worse.
But worse.
You have to pay for Paramount Plus. The Roku channel's free.
Oh.
You
well,
just have
I mean,
to have a Roku. You don't need to have...
I mean, he thinks that trans kids are an actual thing. That's like saying a gay kid is an actual thing, right? If a gay kid is an actual thing, that mean like you can't. I mean, you
I've had this conversation with you.
like let's not mix sex and children. Let's just keep that fucking away from kids.
There are children who will become
Gay.
There are children who will become
Transsexual.
But that doesn't make them gay or trans kids.
Right.
They might figure it out sooner, but they're not gay kids. They will be gay adults because kids shouldn't be fucking fornicating.
Ew. Yeah.
Do you know fornication specifically refers to the act of having sex without being married?
No, I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Also, especially women. My mind is boggled. Women bitching about white men being bad are so easily apt and inclined to listen to white man explain, mansplain.
Well, because he put on some lipstick and a necklace. Now
Like,
he
is that how retarded women have become nowadays?
Now he is woman.
That's how retarded women
He
have
feel like
become.
woman. He woman.
I know, he's not the woman. No. How you know? He's not the he look like a man.
I didn't mean to start this.
It's just so mind-boggling that women have become that. I don't even know. I don't want to say stupid because I do feel bad for them for being this blinded. But at the same time, they're not protecting children, so I have to kind of hate them a little bit as well. I mean, it's just how do it's like a movie. It's like Clark Kent. He puts on the glasses. He's Clark Kent. He takes them off. He's Superman. It's like that.
Except
he
not.
puts on rouge, a little bit of rouge, and he puts on some pearls, and all of a sudden he's an ally who could do no wrong. He's a whatever the fuck he is, and women trust him and like him. It's like
He doesn't even have 1 million followers. Nobody likes him.
dude. It's just a white guy who's mentally sick
I'm gonna
and
continue
who
to
likes
say-
kids.
I'm going to continue to say that it's the TikTok algorithm pushing us to be dumber. Because the only reason you see
Yeah.
his videos and not people
China.
like Blair White
Yeah.
is because of exactly that. They want us to be dumber. Whoever
Yeah.
runs it, whatever they want us to be addicted and dumb to it. And they're going to push shit like this. They're not going to push the logical, reasonable take.
What's the word I'm looking for? Addicted, dumb, and
A heathen?
yeah, kind of like that. They want us to become heathens. There's another word for it, but I can't think of it at the moment. But like that. They want us to become immoral, stupid, addicted heathens. Because isn't it much more easier to take over America?
Oh, right now it's perfect. We're divided and we're stupid.
Oh, and our military sucks ass. when you're more concerned about the military pronouns and not about our borders and the terrorists coming in,
Yeah, protecting us.
I think they've already maybe won. I mean, can you imagine our military men fighting? How are you going to shoot if you don't know what the pronoun is of the person you're shooting?
You see, they're just gonna shoot. But in our forces, it's gonna be a contest of just who's the more oppressed, who deserves more.
I don't think it's going to matter when someone has a gun to your head.
It won't once we're in a serious spot. Once we have war at our door, is when they're gonna say, "F your pronouns, shoot that."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
We've all just been waiting for a terrorist attack because we know it's going to happen. There are so many signs and our country is just demolished and morally demolished. And we can't even agree on basic facts. We're f***ed.
Can say that again.
We're f***ed.
We're f***ed.
So like and subscribe to this
We
video.
did that already.
Well, okay.
We did this.
Well, you can like and subscribe again and subscribe to our channel and maybe even join
Follow
our
us on
memberships.
socials.
Yeah.
We have Tweeters and we have
TikTok.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.